What's going on with y'all, man? Welcome back to Healthy Don't Hurt. It's your boy E, man. We back in the building. We back in business, and business is booming. Welcome back to the channel. We in the gym parking lot. I'm about to hit me some chest. But before I work out, I want to talk to you guys about AI girlfriends. AI girlfriends are here. Okay? I think dudes are going to stop communicating with women, and they're going to stop getting in relationships pretty soon. I mean it. I'm not joking. These AI girlfriends are in 4K. The graphics are pretty decent. No, I didn't download it, babe. You know, my girl gonna see this and she gonna start tweaking. No, I don't have one yet, unless she start acting up. It's like, no. But no, seriously, I haven't used it yet. And the graphics and the experience looks pretty smooth so far. And these AI girlfriends pretty much do whatever you want, right? They can't tell you no. And I feel like that's gonna be a problem because, like, women are complex creatures. And sometimes, there's a little bit of friction when it comes to being in a relationship. And I feel like men aren't going to want to put up with it. And once certain attachments and certain pieces of equipment, wink, wink, get synced with these apps, I feel like it's going to be game over. Like once dudes can have a literal physical connection with these AI girlfriends, I think that some of us aren't going to make it. I'll put it that way. I would like to say that they're going to save money, but these AI girlfriends through these apps are going to cost you. You want certain body types, if you like me, if you team dump truck, you team behind, you like a girl with some yams on her, like a whole dumping where you just like, God, because that's the type of women I like. My girl got a dump. I ain't even gonna get started. But, I like women that are blessed in the behind region. So if you like certain, I'm so stupid. If you like certain body types, like myself, right, you might have to pay. Or if you want certain outfits, certain emotes for your AI girlfriend, you're going to have to pay the app, bro. You're going to have to pay the app for it to do certain things, to wear certain outfits for certain body types, certain hairstyles. It's going to be really bad. And I don't think that we should objectify women. I don't think women should be objectified. But y'all know how men are. Like, we are really like dogs. Like, we be just out here just, like all day, right? Like, the stereotypes are true for a reason. So I feel like our desperation is going to get so high pretty soon as women's standards continue to raise, as inflation continues to raise, as life continues to get harder for all of us, especially for men. Men are going to take the easy way out, and they're just going to get with these AI girlfriends. They're just not going to care. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. And this is just the first phase. The next phase is girlfriend robots, okay, with attachments. And once these robots could do certain things, it is a wrap. It is a flipping wrap. Like, the amount of dudes that we are going to lose on the dating market is going to be jaw-dropping. Like, it's going to be unreal, bro. Dudes are just not going to want to put in the effort no more. Right? Women put in effort too, but we're talking about men right now. Dudes aren't going to want to do it. We aren't going to want to, like, take women out on dates, talk on the phone, text, hear about your problems. Like, they just going to be buying these robots, buying these AI girlfriends, and just getting straight to the point. Getting straight to the good part. Right? Busting all kind of robotic nuts. It's going to be crazy. They're gonna be clapping robotic cheeks, right? Robotic AI girlfriend cheeks with the full jiggle feature, right? They're gonna have the realistic jiggle feature and all that. Like, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad out here in these streets. Dudes are gonna be down bad. These robots are gonna be expensive. These robots are probably gonna be like at least $5,000, and dudes are going to buy them, and they're just not going to date. They're not going to interact with women outside of work, and it's really just going to mess our heads up. I feel like this is where the future is headed, because we already have OF, right? And that website really just it's already damaging, right? It already has us in a chokehold. It really just like brainwashes you. Like that whole website and the women on that website, they kind of brainwash us. They like pull us in a way that is like it's almost like hypnotizing, right? And it starts out on other platforms. You know, you see them on Instagram and TikTok, and then they're like, oh, come over to Twitter, and then you go from Twitter to OF, and then now you're like paying for monthly memberships, and you think you're about to see what you wanted to see, and instead they're like, oh no, you have to pay us again. Like, it's a whole gimmick. It's very expensive, and it's like you're hypnotized. You're like brainwashed like a zombie, right? And you're just going through these portals, these website portals. You're logging in, you know, signing up, putting in your card information to see stuff, right? And they've already brainwashed us. They've already brainwashed us. They're already in our head, right? The power of the mind is unbelievable. Like, and it's so easy for you to get inside of a man's head, because I'm gonna be real, we're mentally weak, especially when it comes to downstairs. Like, we be thinking with our other brain instead of with this brain, right? And this brain is super easy to control. It's super easy to jump inside of this mind down here. You know, so these OF models and these websites, they've already have us brainwashed. And then once they get the AI right, and you have the AI version of OF with the physical touch, it's over. It's over. Like, it's game over. You know, this is just the beginning. It's wild. And, you know, at least I get to see it, right? I'm 30. I'm not going to participate. I would never use those apps because I value person-to-person interaction too much. And I don't think it's healthy for your mental, you know, or for your social skills. But I feel like a lot of other guys beg to differ, and they care very little. So they're just going to let it fly. You know, they're just going to let it fly. It's going to change our social dynamics forever. Let me know what you guys think. I know I'm kind of rambling. I'm in the gym parking lot. I just hit the pin. I'm trying to make longer videos and cover a variety of different topics and crack some jokes on a different couple of different stages on a couple of different topics. So, you know, I wanted to challenge myself, and I think this, not only is this hilarious, it's true because it's actually it's true because it's actually happening, and it's definitely a challenge. But yeah, man, AI girlfriends are going to be the new wave. AI wives. You're going to be able to get a wife, right? People are going to be getting married to AI girlfriends, and you know what? I bet you there's probably a mode that you can set to where she actually divorces you and you lose money in your real life. And men are so mentally weak, they'll fall for it just for the fun experience up front. You know, they'll lose half their life's savings. You know, they'll lose all of their retirement money, their retirement funds, just because they got it easy up front, because they're brainwashed. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Have a wonderful week. I'm about to go hit some chest. This za is tearing me up. Have a good week. Peace.